When you're on a weight loss journey, you will be tested by many different things along the way. Your ability to handle these tests and to make good decisions will determine your ability to manage your weight long term. One of the most challenging situations that we face is the buffet. Buffets can show up in many different ways. If you've ever taken a cruise, you know most meals are served buffet style, or Mother's Day brunch is often served as a buffet. Perhaps you go to a holiday party and it's a beautiful buffet. Or maybe it's a day at work when they decide to bring food in for all the employees. And there you are, face to face with a buffet. I'm Irene Rubom-Keller, licensed psychotherapist and author of the book, Foodaholic, The 7 Stages to Permanent Weight Loss. I'm coming to you today with 3 tips to help you slay the buffet. Tip number 1, peruse the entire buffet before taking a plate. Why do you want to do that? Well, because if you don't know what's there, you're likely to just go along like everybody else. Get in line, take a plate, and choose the foods that you see first. But if you know ahead that what you most want is at the end of that buffet, then you're going to choose the foods that you will enjoy more by seeing everything first. So look at everything first. Choose it in your mind first. Tip number 2, when you do take a plate, take a small plate. You don't have to grab a dinner-sized plate just because everybody else is. And no matter what size plate you take, you're going to want to fill it up. So take a small plate to start with. Choose exactly what you want with the knowledge that because it's a buffet, you can always come back for more. So choose that small plate to start with. Choose exactly what you want to be eating to put on that small plate and make it beautiful. You don't have to just throw it all on like everyone else is doing. You can actually make your buffet plate of food look gorgeous. And then tip number 3, when you do sit down to eat, face away from the buffet. Why? Because if you face that buffet, you're going to be watching people coming and going with food. You're going to be watching people maybe even going back for seconds or thirds. You might even see people taking food that you didn't notice the first time. And you might think, oh wow, you know what? That extra special, whatever you're seeing, looks better than what I have here. Maybe I'll go back and just get a little bit of that. You start negotiating with the food. It's not good. So when you sit down, face away, you won't see them put out those luscious desserts. You won't be as tempted, and you'll be able to enjoy the food that you do have on your plate and the company that you're with a lot more. So face away from the buffet. All right, so those are the 3 tips to slay the buffet. Let's go over them again. Tip number 1, peruse the entire buffet before taking a plate. Do that if you go back for more as well. Tip number 2, when you go back, take a small plate. Take a small plate. You don't have to take a big plate. Take a small one. And tip number 3, face away from the buffet when you sit down to eat. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you slay buffets in your future. If you're curious to know how many calories you need to eat each day to be the weight you want to be, I've got all that information in a video that I am going to link in the description box below. So enjoy your buffet, and I look forward to hearing your experiences in the comments. Take care.